Hey everybody, Jim and Joshua here with a Rewind Theater on the final X-Men Days of Future Past trailer. Here we see in the future, obviously not so great for the X-Men school.
Yeah, I really like this trailer because it really sets the tone and really makes the story very clear to what's going on.
Let's start with our first what the hell thing.
Okay.
Here is Charles Xavier, who we saw crippled at the end of X-Men First Class, walking around. And we're going to see a lot of inconsistencies here. There he is. He's in his wheelchair in this scene. He's walking in that one. He's walking around here with Wolverine.
Yep.
And then...
secondary mutation, new spine.
Right. Now this we've seen in some of the other stuff we just talked about. It's from the opening scene. This is the dystopian future, and those are the Sentinel ships. And they're going to drop them down and attack the X-Men in hiding. And here we have in the 1970s the Sentinels, and this is the first time we see the Sentinels just kind of opening up on anybody.
Yeah, they seem out of control, or maybe they're under control of Magneto, control metal.
Here we have Wolverine in his full 1970s Elvis Neil Diamond look going on there, and there's Beast right behind him. We're going to see some more. This sequence... where the Sentinels and the public first have their first real fight, we're going to see play out at many different points throughout the trailer. Now we get kind of a roll call. We've got Mystique and Storm and the rest of them showing up. And coming up right here. Now, back in the wheelchair.
Yep, back in the wheelchair.
Come on, Xavier. What the hell? What gives?
There's Wolverine, telling him this pretty much the plot of the movie. He's come back to help him and change things.
And we don't know here if this is an actual physical meeting or just sort of a meeting of the minds, literally. But the younger Xavier is walking here, and we've seen still photos of him standing and facing Xavier. So again, some more of the future mutants meeting young Magneto. Now, I mean young Beast. I'm sorry. Now, you were saying, he's like, we're going to be friends. They didn't really meet back in the wheelchair again. And they're wearing the same outfits. This is like right after that scene. So
maybe he just has a bad back. Like he can walk for a little bit, but then he has to sit back in the wheelchair.
Jennifer Lawrence back.
But yeah, look what we're saying about Beast. Oh, there's Magneto. What we're saying about Beast is that we never really saw the friendship between Beast, played by Kelsey Grammer, and Wolverine in any of the X-Men movies, but we sort of assume that after the events of that movie, they might have formed like a friendship. Because he says here, no, we're gonna be friends.
And we know that Beast, judging from the tagline in this trailer, and that older Beast dies in the future in the war with the Sentinels.
Yeah, we're not spoiling it. It's in this trailer.
Yeah, no, it's in the trailer. And here we have first look at young Magneto, played once again by Michael Fassbender. Notice it looks like his prisoner tag is 001, which is, you pointed out before we did this, wouldn't he be 002 because they had Emma Frost
they already built
custody.
A prison specifically for her
right?
At the end of X-Men First Class.
Now, and he has been locked up according to the viral materials because he somehow played a role in the assassination of JFK, so he has been locked away in this special prison.
And this is pretty cool. Wolverine's like, I know somebody who can help us break him out, and that says Maximoff, which is Pietro Maximoff. A.K.A. the Quicksilver, the son of Magneto.
Now, here we see there's Evan Peters as Quicksilver. I gotta say, the Quicksilver stuff looks a lot cooler in this trailer than it has in any of the still photos, anything that they've shown so far.
Yeah,
and again,
looks
he's
good
walking
in
again. And you got to love that he hacked Pong here, because look how fast it's going.
Yeah, this looks pretty awesome. And it didn't look good on a magazine cover, maybe, but seeing him in action is definitely super sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, it's actually made me kind of excited to see how they handle Quicksilver here. So they bust out Magneto, because they're going to need him to take on the Sentinels. And coming up here, we get something. Okay, this is interesting because here's Magneto now levitating a stadium. And here we have Bolivar Trask, played by Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones, rocking the full Ron Burgundy look.
Yeah.
And we're going to see right here. This is pretty awesome. We think that's, Trask Enterprises logo right there. And then the Sentinels. Now, this is their old school look.
Mark 1 Sentinels. First look of a full fleet of these things.
I think it's pretty sweet. Too bad they go
complete with a full hairdryer.
They go bat crap there though and start taking out people. Now we'll see that these human beings are frozen in the background. We've seen this trick since X-Men 2 on that they've been able to do this. This is from the opening sequence. Now here we have Havoc, who has joined the military. It's during Vietnam, and looks like Magneto has come to get him because they're going to need him. Now, this is interesting. Why don't you tell the folks why this is? This looks like it's after...
This looks like right after Wolverine punched him in the face. And from what we've heard, it sounds like Beast can sort of turn the Beast on and off. Like maybe when he gets angry, sort of like a Hulk-type reaction.
Yep.
Like he goes full feral.
Because there you'll see Professor X walking around in the background. So, yeah, I think it shows that he can control those powers. Now, Mystique, hospitalized here. Not quite sure what's going on there. This is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, these shots of Blink like being really creative with her portals. It looks like she's opened up a portal. If you go back just a little more.
Yeah.
Like a portal in the sky, and Bishop there is like just shooting Sentinels out of the sky.
Do you think, let's scroll ahead. Is that the X-Men jet?
It looks like the Blackbird.
Yeah.
A super sweet, futuristic Blackbird that's getting attacked by Sentinels.
Let's see here. I love how they're basically multiple portals here so that Colossus can build up full steam. Now, this is interesting right here because if you look at Wolverine's reaction to his bone claws, it's kind of like, oh, I have these again. You know, at the end of the Wolverine, he was stripped of his or he broke off his claws and everything. He's got bone claws back.
That's going to be weird because in the future, I'm pretty sure he has metal claws.
He does,
metal claws. So he somehow got the metal back, maybe from hanging out with Magneto.
Well, we were speculating perhaps this is the first time we see young Wolverine. Is that old Wolverine is gone back into his old body? He's looking at like, oh, I have these things again, these bone claws, and he's taken out a couple of dudes.
And there's sweet ice slide. Oh, it doesnn't work too well for him. Looks like the Sentinel is like adapting, like heating up and to melt the ice.
Yeah, this is the opening
future Sentinels are like super deadly.
It's that opening sequence we were talking about. Paris. Now this is that stadium again. This looks like after what we're going to see at the very end of the trailer. Magneto drops this, and you were speculating that it's probably to corral the Sentinel.
Yeah, it's like, what would you do with this giant metal stadium? Like, why is he doing this?
Because we don't think they can fly it. Well, they can fly a little bit.
They show them fly, yeah. But maybe, I don't know, he's trying to like trap somebody or the Sentinels with the stadium. And Wolverine versus a Sentinel is pretty awesome.
Okay, and then what? Xavier, back in the chair again. Dude, seriously. And then here's dropping the stadium right there on the street, and all pretty cool. And then you got to like this tagline here, and you'll see that this is the same as the stadium sequence because Beast is wearing the same outfit, and we've seen photos of Beast in blue form wearing that same outfit. So as you were saying, he can kind of turn it on and off. But yeah, that's the final X-Men trailer. Thanks for watching.